An Army veteran named Walter Garcia went missing in the spring of 1961 when he was 21 years old. Numerous theories emerged about his disappearance, but none of them were substantiated. Walter was last seen in Arizona, and at that time, he resided in a cabin on Browns Mountain in Spokane County. Walter's younger brother, Cy, who was 12 years old when Walter vanished, is now 83 and continues to hope that his brother's body will be discovered. In 2016, Cy and his wife, Pim, attended a missing person event organized by the Spokane County Medical Examiner's Office. The event aimed to assist in locating missing individuals and allowed attendees to file police reports, submit DNA and dental records, and provide photographs of their loved ones. In March, Walter had informed his family of the cabin's whereabouts, but concerns arose when he failed to attend the family dinner on Thanksgiving Day in 1961. Alarmed, his mother visited the cabin on Brown Mountain, only to find it empty with both of Walter's vehicles gone. A neighbor informed the family that Walter had quietly packed up and headed to Alaska. Initially, Cy and other family members believed this explanation, mostly because they wanted to, but as time passed without any contact from Walter, it became evident that he was not in Alaska. According to rumors, Walter was involved in an affair with a married woman and had a confrontation with her husband upon discovering the situation. Some people speculated that the woman's husband shot Walter during the altercation. Supported by alleged neighbors claiming to have heard his cries for help, it was rumored that the couple let him perish, but no body was ever found. The police investigated these allegations, but without any evidence, no arrests could be made. There are no records of Walter having lived in Alaska, although considering Walter's loner personality and love for the outdoors, a move to Alaska would not be entirely implausible, as it aligned with his lifestyle in his Browns Mountain cabin. Nevertheless, the absence of any records of Walter residing in Alaska and the complete lack of communication from him raises doubts. Suspicion was also cast upon the neighbor who reported Walter's move to Alaska. Pim conducted her own investigation, attempting to uncover new leads and locate potential witnesses, but her efforts yielded no results. During the 2016 missing person event, Cy could only provide photographs of his brother and submit his own DNA. Hoping that one day Walter's remains would be discovered and identified. In this story, for the person's safety, let's refer to him as Bill. Bill, an enthusiastic hiker, visited his brother's property in upstate New York in 2016. Located near Downsville, his brother's place consisted of a small house and a barn. During this late fall visit, when the foliage had turned mostly orange and the leaves had begun to fall, Bill decided to explore a narrow trail close to his brother's property. This trail, situated in a remote rural area, served as a connection between different properties. To his surprise, Bill discovered a relatively new-looking duffel bag lying on the ground in the middle of the woods, despite emitting a foul odor, as if something inside was decaying. Bill felt compelled to open the bag to ensure it didn't contain a person who might have been in distress. However, before he could unzip it, he heard footsteps approaching from off the trail, accompanied by a voice claiming ownership of the bag. A large man wearing a dirty jacket and jeans emerged from the woods, swiftly picked up the duffel bag, and made eye contact with Bill. Bill explained that he believed the bag had been forgotten by someone else, but the man stated that he was using it to store the game he had hunted. Bill found this explanation suspicious, since hunters typically use coolers for storing fresh kill, not duffel bags. Moreover, the foul smell couldn't be explained by freshly killed animals, as the odor usually develops after a few days, not immediately after death. Sensing his unease, the man dropped the duffel bag and Bill quickly continued down the trail, increasing his pace. As Bill proceeded, he kept hearing the sound of leaves crunching behind him, even though each time he turned to look, he didn't see anyone. Eventually, his fear of being followed became a reality when he spotted the man in the distance, observing him from behind a tree. Without hesitation, Bill started running as fast as he could, aware that he was being pursued by the man. Eventually, he reached an abandoned-looking property with overgrown grass, and exhausted from running, managed to enter the old house through the back door. Taking refuge under a cot in the first bedroom he found, Bill heard the back door open once again, followed by the intruder's heavy footsteps rushing through the rooms. The man's heavy breathing indicated that he, too, was out of breath. Although the man briefly entered the bedroom, he didn't check under the cots where Bill hid. After some time, the man left the house, slamming the back door shut. Bill remained under the cot for another half an hour, ensuring it was safe, before deciding to leave. Realizing darkness would soon fall and he needed to reach a road to seek help, Bill left the house and ran down a dirt trail that might have once been a driveway, eventually reaching a road. Fortunately, he managed to hitch a ride with a passing car that took him back to his brother's house. There, Bill contacted the local police to report the encounter. The police visited the house to gather a detailed description of the man's face, the location of the incident, and other relevant information. Although the contents of the duffel bag were never officially confirmed, the rotting smell and the man's relentless pursuit of Bill strongly suggested that he was hiding something he didn't want any witnesses to see, possibly involving the disposal of a dead body.